17 Reasons Why Camilla Will Never Be Accepted by the British Public. Buckingham Palace has seen its share of royal dramas, and the ongoing narrative of Queen Camilla's acceptance continues to be a fascinating one. Her journey from a controversial past to her current role as queen is a testament to resilience and transformation. However, despite her efforts to redefine what it means to be a queen, Camilla faces persistent scrutiny and resistance from various quarters. In this video, we'll share 17 strong reasons why it's challenging for the British public to fully accept Queen Camilla. Number 1. Marital Controversy. Queen Camilla's marriage to King Charles was no less than a soap opera. Let's rewind the tape to the days of yore when a love triangle of royal proportions took center stage. It was 1970 and 23-year-old Camilla Rosemary Shand found herself at a polo match. Her paths crossed with King Charles. Love was in the air, but alas, Charles soon embarked on naval duty, leaving their budding romance in limbo. When he was away, Camilla tied the knot with her long-term beau, Army officer Andrew Parker Bowles, in 1973. Fast forward to 1981, when Charles walked down the aisle with the iconic Princess Diana, captivating the world with their fairy tale wedding. Camilla and her husband, Andrew, divorced in 1995 amidst the news of an affair between King Charles and Camilla. King Charles and Princess Diana's marriage was crumbling too, leading to their divorce in 1996. When Princess Diana unexpectedly died in 1997, Camilla and Charles waited until 2005 to tie the knot in a private civil ceremony. While some have warmed up to her over time, the marital controversy surrounding her relationship with Charles and the late Princess Diana will forever cast a shadow over her reign. Number 2. Diana's Legacy. Queen Camilla's acceptance, or rather the lack thereof, is directly proportional to people's feelings towards the late Princess Diana. Let's face it, comparisons are inevitable. But why does Diana's legacy loom so large, you ask? Well, it's like this. Princess Diana was the people's princess, beloved for her compassion, grace, and humanitarian efforts. She is credited with having modernized the concept of monarchy and made a royal seem more relatable and thus likable. After her death, people could neither forget nor forgive Camilla for her role in the love triangle. Number 3. Public opinion. As we have seen so far, the British public had an overwhelmingly positive opinion of Princess Diana, and by contrast, many have had a less favorable view of Camilla. Half of Britons believe that the iconic Princess Diana would have made a better queen than Queen Camilla. A survey fresh off the press, released on September 10, 2023, reveals that since her marriage to Charles III in 2005, less than a quarter of the British population thinks better of Camilla, while 17% say their views have taken a nosedive. Ouch! And just 12% of those surveyed believed that Camilla could out-queen Princess Diana. Number 4. Media influence. Let's talk about the media's incredible knack for shaping public opinion. Remember how they portrayed Camilla as the most hated woman in Britain? It is no secret that the British already disliked Camilla, and the media influence only added fuel to the fire. By contrast, let's talk about the media's all-time favorite character, Princess Diana. The tabloids couldn't get enough of her. She was like their queen, and they followed her every move, showering her with praise and attention. Number 5. Traditional values. The clash between traditional values and modern monarchy has put Queen Camilla's acceptance to the test. You see, some folks believe that a divorced and a remarried monarch just doesn't jive with the old ways. Rita Tremaine, a retired teacher from Stafford, England, represented the voices of many who can't quite wrap their heads around Queen Camilla. Rita said, "I'm amazed, I'm gobsmacked. She was convinced that Charles couldn't be king if he married Camilla." Number 6. Change resistance. First things first, folks, we humans can be quite resistant to change, especially when it comes to traditions as old as the British monarchy. Change can be as welcome as a rain cloud on a sunny day. Many Britons have grown up with images of Diana, the people's princess, and it's tough to let go. Because of this Diana effect, people have known Queen Camilla as the other woman, and old stories are hard to rewrite. They might feel that embracing Camilla as queen would mean saying goodbye to a cherished era, even though Diana herself, of all people, believed that Camilla deserved recognition for her loyalty to Charles. Number 7. The Queen Image. It all comes down to stepping into the royal shoes Queen Camilla can't quite fill. The late Queen Elizabeth was a beloved figure in British history. She was the embodiment of grace, resilience, and charm. And Queen Elizabeth II, the longest reigning monarch, has also set a particular image for queenship. Her dignity, sense of duty, and unwavering commitment to the throne have earned her immense respect. But Queen Camilla's past doesn't quite align with the sneaky clean image that many associate with the British monarchy. Some folks simply can't see Camilla as the successor to the Queen's legacy. For them, it's a bit like comparing apples to oranges. Number 8. Public engagement. Now we all know that the British public has a soft spot for their royals. But when it comes to connecting with the people, there's a clear heavyweight champion. Princess Diana had a magical way of connecting with the public. She was more than just a royal, she was a humanitarian superhero. From her visits to hospitals to her fight against landmines, Princess Diana made the world her stage for change. In April 1987, Princess Diana made history by inaugurating the UK's inaugural specialized HIV/AIDS unit at London's Middlesex Hospital. During a visit to a Harlem hospital, Princess Diana challenged the stigma by hugging and comforting children with AIDS. Queen Camilla remained the quiet competitor in this royal showdown. Some say she's been in Diana's shadow for years, and when it comes to public engagement. Camilla has indeed taken on various charitable roles, but she's never quite captured the public's hearts like Diana did. Number 9. Nostalgia. We all know the British people had a peculiar relationship with the past, especially when it comes to the good old Charles and Diana fairy tale days. Today, we see Queen Camilla as charming and graceful, and she has gracefully carried her title as the Duchess of Cornwall. Yet, despite all her efforts, there's a lingering nostalgia for the days of Diana's radiant smile and iconic fashion. Camilla's fashion choices, while elegant, can't quite replace the nostalgia we feel for Diana's outfits. Queen Camilla, in her own right, can never replace the irreplaceable. Number 10. Popular culture. Let's talk about The Crown. This Netflix series has been a sizzling hot topic since it was released. While it might be a captivating drama, it's also a source of controversy. Why? Well, it paints Diana as a beacon of hope and kindness, while Queen Camilla's portrayal is, let's say, not as flattering. These dramatizations, while entertaining, have a lasting impact. They solidify Diana's image as a beloved icon, making it even harder for Camilla to win the public's hearts. Even when we flip through the pages of romantic novels, Diana's story has inspired countless authors. Meanwhile, poor Camilla finds herself typecast as the antagonist. Number 11. Expectation versus reality. When it comes to queens, Britain has a set of unwritten rules, a checklist, if you will. First, there's the background. Queens should ideally come from a certain pedigree. Camilla, well, she didn't exactly tick that box at first. Then there's the behavior. Queens should be poised, elegant, and a picture of decorum. Camilla's got the elegant part down, but her backstory isn't exactly the fairy tale we've come to expect from the royals. Now let's roll out the reality mat. Camilla might not have been born into aristocracy, but she worked her tiara off to fit the part. She's a fixture at royal events, has an undeniable charm, and is adored by many who've met her. She's like the queen next door, minus the airs and graces. Number 12. Skepticism and monarchy. The skeptics have long questioned the very existence of the monarchy in modern times. For them, it's a perplexing institution, an old relic in a world that's moved on to Netflix, smartphones, and social media. Queen Camilla's ascent to the throne may come off as just another reminder of this old tradition. The defenders of tradition argue that the monarchy's reluctance to modernize is its very strength because it can link to a bygone era. Number 13. Social media. Social media platforms, the modern-day Colosseum, are where the battles of public opinions are waged with every keystroke. The British public's acceptance of Queen Camilla had become a digital debate like no other. Queen Camilla's past isn't squeaky clean, and social media loves to dredge up old stories, turning them into shareable content faster than you can say royal family drama. And when famous people, or rather influencers, jump on the No Queen Camilla bandwagon, their followers often follow suit. Number 14. Generational differences. For those who witnessed the Diana era, her legacy is etched into their hearts. Her fashion, her charity work, and her endearing personality became iconic. The younger generations, though aware of Princess Diana, never experienced it firsthand. The older generation might see Camilla as a break from tradition. After all, she isn't their beloved Diana. Meanwhile, younger folks may be more inclined to embrace change, accepting Camilla on part of the evolving royal narrative. Number 15. Impact on the royal family. It is now time to find out why Queen Camilla raises more than just eyebrows. Picture a grand chessboard where each royal family member is a strategically placed piece. Queen Camilla's coronation isn't just about her. It is about the entire chessboard, the House of Windsor. Her journey is fraught with controversies, marital mishaps, and a dash of media frenzy. Some folks might argue that fully accepting her as queen indirectly acknowledges the tumultuous history that brought her to this position. Think of it as the butterfly effect, a small flap of royal wings leading to unforeseen consequences. Camilla's becoming a queen could pave the way for other less conventional royal choices. Perhaps the monarchy would look different from what we're used to. Number 16. Personal prejudices. The monarchy is a bedrock of British culture, and any deviation from the norm can be met with skepticism. Queen Camilla's journey from a commoner to a potential queen consort doesn't fit the classic royal mold. Some might argue that tradition is the true ruler here, but personal prejudices cast a long shadow over Queen Camilla's acceptance. Camilla's intricate web of relationships within the royal family isn't for the faint of heart. Traditionally minded Britons, protective of their monarchy, often find her unconventional path challenging. Number 17. Wider cultural narratives. In the grand tapestry of British royal drama, Queen Camilla's ascent is marred by a compelling, age-old narrative, that of the other woman. This storyline, woven into Western culture's very fabric, is a boulder in Camilla's path to public acceptance. The world watched as her relationship with King Charles made her a forever villain person. Such narratives, deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness and hard to rewrite. The perception of Camilla as the one who broke Diana's fairy tale remains potent. The rebranding from the other woman to future queen is no small task. Diana's legacy refuses to fade away, and Queen Camilla's acceptance is an ongoing royal saga. In conclusion, remember that history loves a twist. Queen Camilla may just surprise us all and create a unique legacy of her own. Do you think you can accept Queen Camilla? Has your opinion of her changed over time? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. The acceptance debate may never run cold, but the show, as they say, will continue.